several new ideas. So again, this is the AI Breakfast Lab. This is where you could come and observe and get oriented with our AI platform. If you were invited here as a guest, then welcome to the AI gold standard of training. And that's what we have here, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, global training for AI technology. And we also are the AI gold standard of AI apps. We have well over 50 AI applications, one login, one subscription. Let's get in the driver's seat right now and let's show you what we have. So, to continue on with what I was working on the concept that SEO is dead. If you're hearing this for the first time, Google executives in May of 2025 finally admitted that SEO is dead. The search for blue links on Google is gone. People are now asking and changing the way they ask and look for products and services. AI robots are very aggressive on the internet. They're looking to provide good results to their users. And they're much more aggressive than the old days of Google and the rules of SEO. They were very slow. Unless you were at the beginning of SEO, you really had a hard time climbing that mountain. You'd have to invest thousands of dollars just to get at the top of those blue links. Well, those are the days of the past, I promise you. AI moves a lot faster now. And somebody that starts from ground zero in the AI world, a new business that launches, can start ranking on AI search engines within 30 days, possibly. It depends on how aggressive they implement these tools that I'm going to show you. So if that would like to be you and you would like to be in that position, or if you know other businesses or other professionals or entrepreneurs that want to be in those shoes, then I would suggest you have them tune in to Momentum Tech because we are leading the way in this AI revolution with what we call Ask Engine Optimization, AEO. Put that in the chat so you remember it. AEO, Ask Engine Optimization. So no matter where you're at, no matter what type of business you have, whether it's a taco stand, an empanada stand, or you're selling fresh fruit on the beaches of Puerto Rico, or you're selling tamales in Mexico, or fresh coconuts, wherever you're at, every restaurant, every business, every location can benefit from this knowledge. In any language that you speak, in anywhere in the world, because AI has no boundaries. AI is borderless and it moves with speed beyond your wildest imagination. And by the way, you think this is scripted? It's not. It's just what comes from my heart. And this is exactly why we work hard at Momentum Tech to bring you the top notch, the top shelf, the best of the best in class when it comes to AI tools and AI training. We keep you ahead of the curve so that you know things before your competitors know them. When you actually can be the first person in your country, the first person in your town, the first person in your city that implements these strategies for a local business so they can be a happy business and tell you, hey, James, guess what? Someone came into my store today and I asked them how they heard about me. And guess what? They said ChatGPT. They said Alexa. They said Siri. They heard our message and they implemented our strategy. That's the win that you can have. So if I were you, I would get busy telling many. I would say less to more and invite them to our AI Breakfast Lab to fill this up to thousands of people on a daily basis to learn AI technology, to stay ahead of the curve, to bring their marketing directors, to bring their nonprofit support team, to bring their church leaders, to bring everybody to come and see what we will present to them and show them and teach them and guide them and give them direction and give them the tools that they need to get found, to be the answer on the search engines of the new AI revolution. So let's get in the driver's seat. So with that, we've been working on a video script, and here is the video script. And let me introduce you to RIP, R-I-P. This is RIP, and RIP has a message for all of us. Let's listen up. And we did this in our platform. We created RIP. We created everything in this platform. Watch this.
Good evening from the graveyard of forgotten blog posts. Behold, my name is Rip. I crawled out to declare a tombstone truth. SEO is dead. Not kinda sleepy, not taking a sabbatical. Dead. I watched marketers shovel keyword-stuffed paragraphs into the earth like stale candy corn, whispering, "Just one more blog," while the algorithm yawned. Meanwhile, the living ask real questions and AI assistants give one answer. 1. Do you want to be the fifth blue link or the voice that gets read aloud? Exactly. Welcome to Ask Engine Optimization, AEO, the art of clear, definitive answers that assistants can understand and quote. We're talking crisp 100 to 160-word answer blocks follow-up, many frequently asked questions and helpful schema, so machines don't have to guess. Imagine less fluff, more clarity. Fewer crips, more conversions. Stop spending your gold on ultimate guide to ultimate guides and start publishing answer-first pages that actually get chosen. I did not unwrap myself for meta descriptions. I am speaking on behalf of Momentum Tech. Build an answer hub around the 12 questions. Your buyers actually ask, link a single call to action. Then watch conversations rise from the grave. Bookings, direct messages, demos. If you still want keyword soup, fine, bury it next to my old backlinks. But if you want results in the AI revolution, stitch your message into AEO and walk like an Egyptian straight to the top. Now I return to my grave, until your next question wakes me. Bring shovels, we're digging up real results tonight. Wake up to the AI revolution now.
What do you guys think of that?
Love it.
Yep. So the AI, our AI platform, yesterday, I trained the Ask Ed app on Ask Engine Optimization, and I'm going to show you that. The Ask Ed app has a knowledge base that you don't have to worry about filling. It's like a prompt list bot that you just know and are confident that it has all the knowledge of marketing, it has all the knowledge of videos, it has all the knowledge of SEO and AEO and keywords and crafting amazing copy. It's a clone of me. And all the books that James and I have written, all the recorded webinars that I've done, because I have this AI little device right here on my neck that records every word that I say, puts it in a transcript for me, and I upload it to the knowledge base. So that script you just held me or had me read off, or I read, or I spoke from my heart, right, is all recorded right here in this documentation. And by the way, James, I got one for you for the holidays. I'm going to get one for you too, so that every word you say gets transcribed. Yes.
All right.
Just be careful what you say because it records everything.
Well, you always say if the government's spying on me, they're going to be really bored. So,
Well, it just it sticks to your phone. It sticks to your phone only, right? Pretty
right.
cool stuff. And there's a lot of technology like this in the marketplace, but I love this because I could wear it and it does everything for me, right? So awesome sauce. So let's continue to look a little bit deeper at what we're working on, right? How did I even come up with this actual script, right? What a great character, right? Rip. Awesome. So this was the script right here that our platform wrote. And I put it in a Word document just so you guys can see it. Make it a little bit bigger here so you guys can see it. Maybe make it bold so you can see it better. Oops, not that. Not that. That. All right. Make it a little bit bigger. Excellent. Yeah. Here we go. So this was the script that the AI platform wrote, right? I just put it in here and I did a little bit of edits. I added a little bit about momentum tech. And I want you to notice some of the things that I did because this is training, right? Is I actually had to put out for it to say RIP, not RIP. I put two P's in there, okay? And I put it in quotation marks. So that helps you guys if you're working with our spokesperson app, right? Those are techniques that you use. And if it's a difficult name, then it's a little bit harder, right? So maybe you got to spell it phonetically. Just some assistance there. And I've used explanation points. Like you see, I said one right here with an exclamation point. Meanwhile, the living asks real questions and AI assistants give one answer. One, right? That's what it does, right? Exactly, right? Again, I want to emphasize that. And instead of saying FAQs, because the script writer wrote FAQs, which is fine. Sometimes it'll read it okay, but I just type it out. Frequently asked questions, because then the AI will read it like that, right? Instead of just saying FAQ. Got understand me? Um, and then of course, commas act as pauses. If I want to have a little bit of pause, like for example, let's make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see it. So for example, let's say I have a comma right here, grave bookings, right? And maybe I want a little bit of pause between these. So what I do is I use the minus sign next to the plus sign on the keyboard. I just do two minus signs like that. That'll give you a pause after a comma only. Okay. Since he's talking about a rise from the grave, more, bookings, instead of going bookings, direct messages, demos, it may say bookings, direct messages, demos, right? Maybe you want to pause there. So what you would do is just go here and hit two minus signs right there. That's it. Just minus signs, just two. And if you wanted to do another pause, like a pause after a topic, then break it up and chunk it down like into a different paragraph too. That helps. Pause it a little bit. Three dots help sometimes as well. Pause, just a gentle pause, right? And of course, explanation points work really well for emphasis as well. And if you want to put it in bold, it even works better. Okay. So those are some ideas in terms of when you're working with a script writer. And you can see I developed a script in the Ask Ed app right here. I'm showing you how I got to this, okay? And I have a chat here that I need to rename. So I saved that to rename it for you. But you can see here, this is what Ask Ed did for me. It wrote a lot of copy for the website, right? And this is where I had it write the script, right? And I told it to change the name of the mummy to Rip, change the name to Rip, right? Because it called him something else. What did it call him? Mortimer. Mortimer the mummy. Yeah, so I said change it to Rip the mummy. And then of course I changed it to just Rip, RIPP, when I did the editing myself. And it wrote all of this. Now, of course, it continued to give me suggestions like, do you want this formatted with pacing beats on screen text cues for TikTok reels or on YouTube, or right? Or you want me to turn this into a production ready cut with pacing beats? In other words, it'll write the script to where it gives you like, I can hand off to a uh, a video editor. Like we have video editors on our team with Momentum Tech. James and I do this a lot. Is we'll give them like instructions with a video script, like what kind of scene we want. It'll do that, right? Like chapter beats, you know, stronger call to actions, long form openers. So when you're working with screenplay, and I've had the privilege to work on screen with um, Al Unser Jr., the Al Unser family, recording commercials. I've had the opportunity in my video career to work with the Dog Whisperer on scene. Everybody remember Tool Time, right? The show. I've worked on stage with a a crew recording some of those sitcoms, filling in for Warner Brothers in my career. I've done work for Maybelline of New York on video stuff. So if you ask Ed, I knows a lot about video, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, it has a lot of knowledge base. Now I'm going to save this because AEO is going to be a topic we're going to be talking about for quite some time. So you can see over here, I can click these three buttons over here. This is the conversation I'm in. So I could rename it. See how I did that? You just click the three dots and hit rename. And then when you want to rename it, you just hit rename, and I could just select all that and get all that out of there. And I can just put in what I want to talk about, right? What I want to remember, so I can go back to it. So I just say AEO, topics, and um, and apps. Okay, because I'm going to train it on our apps, right? So how would I train it on our AI apps? Because we have AI apps on the platform that address this topic now under social AEO content. It's right under the Momentum Tech tools. It's called social AEO content. You can see there's several, and there's going to be more, but you can see there's several in here. And we worked with a few of these yesterday. These tools are very practical and they're promptless. You don't have to know prompt engineering at all to use these. You don't even, I mean, really, most businesses don't even need training on this. I mean, it will give you training on it. We're training on you right now. It's not rocket science to do this. Most business professionals know their business. You talk to a restaurateur, he knows his menu. He knows what comes on every plate. A restaurateur knows what comes on every plate. I guarantee you they do. They know their peak times. They know everything about their business. So if they know everything about the business, they could put their information in here. They know their hours of operation. They know just everything. Their catering menu. I mean, they should know everything. For example, take Bill, who I think he's on the call here, isn't he? Did we bring him up as a host, James? Can you do that if he's
Yeah,
here?
let me see if I can bring him up here.
I'll bring him up. I got him. So, for example, Bill, he runs a auxiliary business. He does credit card processing for a lot of companies, restaurants and network marketing companies and everything else. He knows, and I guarantee he knows everything about his credit card processing company. I bet you he could answer any question that anybody has about what he could do. So, one of my main point, and Bill, am I right? If he's back on with us, I think
Looks
he's
like
here.
he's not popped up yet, but let me work
Yeah,
on it. See if I
yeah,
can get him on here.
no worries. Yeah, he'll be here in just a second here.
Here he comes.
Yeah. So, I guarantee Bill knows everything about his business. James knows everything about his farm. Sir Peter knows everything about his real estate business, right? Right? Every business owners know about their business. Restaurant tours know everything about their business. Bobby Amber, Charles, if you have business owners, David, Dennis, Edward, Fred, we all know businesses. They know everything about their business. Right, Bill? Don't
Yes,
they?
we do. Well, if you don't, you're out of business.
That's right. Because they started it when they earned their first dollar. Okay. So they know a little bit about it. So these apps, I'm trying to draw a picture for you guys. These apps right here, these social AEO apps. Yes, they can be overwhelming when you look at them and you look at them, wow, holy crap, that's a lot of apps. Right, James?
Yeah.
Right? Don't get overwhelmed, guys. It's not because you already know what to put in these. You don't need training for this. Look, business profiler, okay? What's your business name? What's your industry? What's your location? Your primary goal, your output language, and what's your preferred tones and additional details or content? Let me ask you something, Bill. You could fill this out in your sleep about your credit card business, couldn't you?
Absolutely.
So there's no prompt engineering. All the prompt engineering is already done in the background to help you get a great business profile.
Right.
So you could generate clear, compelling taglines, missions, services, unique selling propositions tailored to your industry, location, and goals. I guarantee you, my businesses don't even have this. You could hand this off to your social media marketer. You could hand this off to your website developer to make sure that this language is on your website, right?
It's
So
amazing.
that's simple. I mean, very simple. Now, of course, we have Facebook. Let's go to each one of these. Again, business name, industry or niche, primary services, location, service area, target audience, unique selling points, brand voice, custom tone. What's your primary goal? Preferred call to action. Your website, your Facebook URL, your contact email, your phone number, your business hours, your offers or promotions, primary keywords. If you don't have your keywords, okay, if you don't have your keywords, we have a keyword generator right over here. So you can go here and you can say, I want some keywords, okay? So let's go to business name, primary services, location, service areas, unique selling points, primary business category, target audience, tone of your voice. What would you like your tone of your voice to be? Description, character, and limitation, and submit. Any business owner could do this. There's no prompt engineering required. This is powered with keyword research, ask engine optimized keywords, question keywords that AI craves. I mean, it craves it for appetizers, it craves it for dinner. It's hungry for websites that provide good keywords that people are looking to get answers to their questions. Because in the AI world and AEO, you just don't necessarily want to get ranked. You want to get found, right? You want to get found because somebody has a question. You want to be the answer. So if you could just shift your ideas a little bit, shift your paradigm a little bit, and start thinking like that. Okay, start thinking like that and just make a little shift. It's going to have a big impact on your business. Whether it's momentum tech or it's a credit card or a real estate business or a restaurant, it's going to have a major impact on your business. Just take a little bit of action because the AI search engines crave it so much right now. You're like at the edge. It's like the big think about it, the beginning of SEO. Think about that for a moment. You have the tools right now. Some of you just want to get off the call right now and go tell 100 people. Get out, get dressed, go to your main street and start talking to businesses that they need these tools. Do they want to be the first Mexican restaurant? Do you want to be the first coffee shop? Do you want to be the first salon in your town that gets found on these AI search engines? Well, I could help you. I can help you rank and get your LinkedIn, your YouTube, your Facebook, your X, your TikTok, your content, your keywords, your blogs. I could even rewrite your blogs for you. You could do all that in the platform. This is like a fire hose to some of you right now, right? I know it is, but don't get overwhelmed. Just observe and get oriented and stay calm. Okay? Because the answers to all these questions are in the brain cells that you have and anybody else. Look, the blog writing retool is not hard. You just paste the blog post right in there, the keywords, the target audience, the desired tone, business name, call to action, your output language. And it rewrites your blog so it's more friendlier for AEO, Ask Engine Optimization. Maybe you want to write a blog. So here's the blog engine. You put in your main topic, be specific to help the AEO blog engine craft a focused article. Be very specific here. What's your topic? If you don't know what your topics are for your business, start off with the Wow GPT. Train it on your products, training on your services, upload documents, product sheets, copy from your website, speak into it, train it on your business, and then ask the Wow GPT to help you come up with blog ideas in the main topic. That's how you take action, guys. So let's do that. Let me show you now that we've talked a little bit. I'm going to duplicate this tab and go back here, and we're going to go to the Ask Ed app, and I'm going to do exactly what I told you. Here's the AEO topics. Okay. So let's speak into this and let's ask it for some AEO blog topics. Can you give me some ideas for topics and ideas for AEO blogs? Gotta wake it up here. Give me a second. Refresh. All right. Sometimes you got to just wake it up, guys. That's okay. Hey, sometimes AI sleeps, right? Here we go. So again, this is the process. So what we're going to do here, just to repeat it, we're going to use the AEO blog and we're going to type this information in here, right? We know a lot of this stuff and we want the tone to be like persuasive, maybe. Controversial. Let's keep controversial because it is controversial still. People still think you got to write blogs with keywords and stuff them, okay? Yes, they do. There's still a lot of haters to this idea. But it's obvious that it's shifted. Okay, so here's a couple ideas, right? Publish what is AEO with many FAQ questions. That's a great idea. So let's do that day one, like an editorial sprint, right? Look, it gave me editorial sprint, right? Ideas, like a 7-day editorial sprint. Let me refresh this. Schema for AEO. Gave me some great ideas. I told you Ask Ed knows really a lot about AEO, right? So let's just look at it here. Okay, here we go. I think this is it. Let's just go here. All right, here's some topics. What is Ask Engine Optimization? How to be chosen, the chosen answer in AI search. Man, that would be a great article, wouldn't it, Bill? Yeah. Let's let's copy that and let's put that over here. Here's the blog topic idea. Okay. All right. Now let's tell it. And by the way, I think what I need to do is I need to copy all this. And I'm going to copy that and I'm going to put that in a Word document. And I'm going to send that to our tech team so they can write blogs about this topic. I just gave you an idea, right? Like, maybe you have a website guy or girl that does your websites, right? So you can send this to them, right? Write articles about my business. Here's some ideas. Here's some foundational ideas. Here's some tactical ideas. Here's some personally led ideas. Here's some industry specific ideas. Here's some platform surface specific. Here's 3 ready to use content clusters, right? This gives them just, I mean, this sets up any content marketer up for success, right? So I'm just going to say foundation we'll just say AEO blogs, blog topics. Boom. Right. Now I could delegate this to somebody, right? If that's your mantra, if that's what you like to do. So you could delegate that to somebody. So we're going to take this idea here of the first one. What is foundational? We're going to start with this one here. So we're going to copy that and we're going to put it right here. And we're just going to speak into it and tell it what we like, that we like this. I like this for the first topic. Go ahead and give me some additional points on this to help craft the Ask Engine Optimized blog. So I'm going to have it expand on this because it's going to help me fill out because obviously I've already spent time, invested energy into training this Ask Ed conversation, AEO topics and apps. So it's going to help me craft that. You can apply this to your business. You can think of the people and get a pen down and start writing down the people that you can help today. Because the greatest principle, for example, Napoleon Hill always said, hey, when you learn something, think of this, this AI breakfast app is almost like a mastermind. When you say that, Bill, James?
It is 100%. Because the
Yes.
information you get, yes.
Yeah. So what you do with that, what do you do with that? So you learn this knowledge. You know what your responsibility should be? What should it be? From Napoleon Hill's standpoint, what do you think, Bill? To share this with somebody else.
Share it. You got to just share it. Yeah, that's the reason he did all those interviews, is because he wanted to share what the great people did.
That's right. So go tell somebody, help somebody that doesn't understand this. Go help a team member understand this that wasn't here. Tell them about the AEO tools in here and how they can really build their team. But just going out and telling 5 businesses, 5 people a day about this. Sending your link to people, right? Man, go ahead. Ask Ed is going to town. Bill, James, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, I was gonna bring Sir Peter up. He wants to contribute to what you're saying.
Yes, yes.
I'll have him up here in just a minute.
So it gave me a lot of great ideas for that foundational blog. So let's look here. So there's ideas for the blog. Okay. Love it. Gave me all kinds of ideas. I got that. Now it says excellent choice. Here's a tight plug and play points you could use to craft what is Ask Engine optimization. Direct answer snippet. Wow. Ask Engine optimization is a practical structure, clear Q&A content, plus schema, so AI systems can search why this matters now, how AEO differs from SEO, page blueprint. Wow. This is really good information that I could hand off to an assistant, or I could just paste right into the blog app. Let's just do that. Remember, you can't break the system. You cannot break the system. So I'm going to copy that. Let me know when he's here. And I'm going to put.
He is here.
Okay, good. Let me just paste this in here and show these guys. Paste that right in there. That gives the AEO blog engine a lot of information. All right. Sir Peter wanted to talk. So, Sir Peter.
You can unmute yourself, Sir Peter, and I can
Yeah, I
and
can't do my
even show your
yeah,
screen if you want to.
yeah. I was trying to share my face. I can't. I don't know why it's not going through. But anyways, yes. All that you said. I mean, people like myself that didn't understand the AI, you make it so easy. I mean, I jump in it right away and I get overwhelmed because it's just amazing. So I created two apps, very powerful apps, so fast, so quick. So I adapted the training also for my business so people could start using this also. But I'm building something really massive right now, but this is a big part of it. And I mean with tremendous amount of people because again, this is so true. All you gotta do is just share. It's not science. When you tell them it's a 20, 5 days a week, 39. So I'm going after the 39ers to get out there and just make it happen and really to share this thing. Cause I'm telling you, you give the training every day. I mark it down on my phone, the day, what your topic, put it down there so I can go back and look at it again. And then you're adding all these tools to be trained on it. In addition to that, I mean, you can't get any better than this. I mean, even a person like myself, I mean, you got me so fired up. I mean, I just have to control it right now. But I'm bringing my son in because he's going to do a lot of work for me because what I'm doing, and I literally got to get it out there now. So I'm going to start pushing it out there now. The main thing when we submit mine, because I want to be the front line, and then just start building the team below to do the same thing. So I'm going to spread it, the 39, and have them do the same. So I have that reach with this larger radio station. We got over 600 radio stations. So I'm going to be talking to a lot of people very shortly. But again, I had to set the platform because you got to go in strong. You got to go in really precise what your mission is, and then you just go all out and just pull the trigger. But
Yeah,
yeah, you
well,
guys
you
are
got
amazing.
us. You got us to support you. If you want to set up a Zoom meeting first with those people,
Yes,
with
yes,
us, with James or myself or Bill, we'd be glad to help. And then, of
yes,
course, then if that meeting goes good, then one of us or two of us will fly out there to meet with them if we need to. So,
yes,
that's okay. So leverage the experts to help you. Okay.
Yep.
yes. Thank you so much. Because yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. But yeah, you guys are amazing. I love you guys. I mean, you guys heartfelt, and this is all I'm looking for. You guys just amazing.
No,
I
we
mean,
thank
true
you.
heartfelt.
Thank you, brother. We appreciate you too, man. Can't wait to
Thank you.
do our event in LA. He's working on it, Bill. He's got some major sponsors in the Latin market,
Yes,
and we have the ladies to do the Latin training also. So just, hey, we're ready. We're talking about, some contests that we're talking about leading towards April. We'll release those as soon as they're ready. But we should probably do something and I know it's gonna be a special event because we'll bring a lot of people from LA and the county of
yes,
LA, and I know you have the reach to do that, Sir Peter. So we
yes. I
appreciate you,
do.
buddy.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys.
You bet. Awesome. All right, so let's go back to this. So you see how I just pasted the Ask Ed answer in there, and let's just say, let's just ask Ed here. Can you help me tone in my target audience, please? I know I've given you some ideas, but we just want to reach people that need help, like the Main Street community businesses also, not just consultants and network marketers or business owners, but narrow it down to just like Main Street businesses across the globe, people that are just starting out, that have maybe a little restaurant or gift shop or anything that just they have their dream that they built in their business and now they want to get found. They want new customers to discover them. Help me craft my target audience now. Again, that's not prompt engineering, guys. I know, just like I told you, I know a lot about AI and what I want, right? So I'm able to communicate the vibe that I want the Ask Ed to use. So you could do the same thing for your business, whether it's momentum tech or it's real estate or credit card processing or a coffee shop or a gift shop or travel or whatever it is. You could put your information in the Ask Ed app and it will train you. And then there's even training here, video tutorial, right? Small little video tutorial, how to use the Ask Ed app right here for you. Right? You'll see these blue buttons. And a lot of the apps pop up, and that's training that you want to recognize for you. We have we have hours of training in the platform. Not just here at the AI Breakfast Lab, we give you the gold standard of AI training, guys. Top shelf. Man, and it's really coming to town here, right? Look at all this, right? Why? Because what you input is what you get outputted. I inputted a very clear message, right? So here we go. Let's look at what it did. Just going to refresh the page. And let's go down to the top of that and let's look here. There we go. All right, idea customer profile. Who? Owner operated single location Main Street business with no content, restaurants, cafes, salons, spas, barbers, repair shops, phone, computer, appliance, specialty retail, gift shop, studio, fitness, music, clinics. They need walk-ins, calls, bookings now. Why they care? AI assistants and chat often present a single best answer, being being that answer means visibility. Being overlooked equals invisibility. AEO is efficient for resource constrained teams. Few pages, big lift. That's true. Few pages, big lift. That's what I mean. If you just do just a little bit, if you just take a little bit of what I'm teaching you right now and you implement it into your business, into your practice, we give you a blank canvas and you could be the Picasso. And you can craft up and just give the AI a little bit of information and get found on your web so it could find it on your website. Just start writing blogs like this that I'm going to show you here. So again, look, it gave me everything. Look at decision criteria. So again, you know what I'm going to do? Man, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to have this. I'm going to paste this right in there, Bill. Why not? Right? It's good, right?
Good stuff.
Yeah. So I'm just going to boom. I'm going to paste that right into the Momentum Tech target audience. Boom. Now you don't have to be this elaborate. I'm going the extra mile to show you, to overemphasize it. And the business name is Momentum Tech. And the tone is controversial. And the call to action is to join the AEO and AI revolution. Rev. Yeah, it's just revolution. And then I select my language, English, and then I hit submit. Less than 40 seconds, I'll have an AEO blog that we can post on a website. Yep. You can post it on blogger.com. There's a lot of places you can put blogs, right? The more places you put it, the better. You always put your link in there, right? Always put your link. You want to go to your website. If you put it on page, you can put it on page, you can put it off page, right? The only goal you have is you want to be found. You want the AI search engines to pick it up. And AI will pick it up super fast. It will. You got my word on that. Because again, I'll repeat, they're super aggressive. You write the content, it'll get it done. Here we go. So I want you to see here. See how it chunked it down a little bit? So what is Ask Engine Optimization? How to be chosen, the chosen answer in AI search. Ask Engine Optimization, AEO, is the practice of structuring clear Q&A content and applying the right schema so AI assistants select your response as a definite answer by prioritizing natural questions, concise, direct answers, and trust signals. AEO boosts your visibility on voice and chat surfaces instead of hiding you behind links. In this post, you'll learn why AEO matters now, how it differs from traditional SEO, and the exact blueprint you need to craft answer blocks that AI can't resist. Let Momentum Tech guide you step by step to become the chosen answer in your neighborhood. Why does Ask Engine Optimization matter today? Well, AI assistants and chat interfaces increasingly deliver a single best answer rather than a list of links. For local businesses, being that answer means maximize visibility at the moment of intent, increase calls, bookings, and foot traffic, zero-click sessions that still drive real-world results. When you ignore AEO, you risk invisibility. No voice mentions, no featured answers, no customer interactions. Conversational Q&A content aligned with user intent is table stakes for near me and voice queries. How is AEO different from traditional SEO? Natural language focus over keywords. AEO answers the full question users ask, not just target keywords. It uses conversational tone and actual questions. What are today's specials for bite-sized, extractable responses? Structure for voice chat. Short lead answers, 40 to 7 words, and designed to be spoken aloud. Follow-up mini FAQ questions, 100 to 160 words for depth and content. Clear, scalable headers that match users' queries. Schema first approach. What does a high converting answer block look like? Here's the header, right? Here's an example for a cafe. What are today's coffee specials? The lead in is today we're featuring our house-made vanilla latte and oat milk cold brew, both at $4.50. These fresh local roasted blends are available from opening till 2 p.m. Many FAQs. Can I customize my drink? Do you offer dairy-free options? What do I order ahead? Call to action. Call now and place your order. Momentum Tech has tested this layout and seen up to 30% increase in voice-driven orders for local cafes. Which structured data typically signals use me to AI? Well, structured data tells AI exactly where to pull your answer to focus on, right? How to schema, the local business, the FAQ questions. Some of the best practices, obviously, is to keep the JSON LD snippets under 200 lines. Well, you don't have to worry about that tech because if you stick in our AI platform, it does all that for you, okay? The Ask Ed app can do that. You don't have to worry about optimizing your website. You just put this on your website, right? And it automatically designs the schema and it automatically designs the JSON and everything that you need to give you good results. We have a website builder in here that does it all for you. It's patent pending and it does it. So if you want to put your blog on your website, it's really simple. When you work on your domain name, right? And when you work on our website builder, it does it all for you in the background. All you got to do is just build it, take action. Our platform does it all for you. You don't have to have any tech soup or knowledge. This is just an article. Look at this, guys. What a great article. This is rich. Now, let me tell you guys, AEO I mean, look, it gave me 2 of them, it looked like two blogs. Yeah. Look at all this great stuff. Common pitfalls. Whew, man. I want to show you something here too. You could interact with it right here, right? So I could tell it to give me something else. Give me some keywords if I want to put keywords in the blog. Somebody wanted to say something? So I'm going to download this as a PDF. And let's look. This is 10 pages. This is all this information. So I'm going to give this to you guys. Yeah, wow. Yes, I'm going to give this to you guys. So you could use it. There you go. All that work that I did, you have it now. Now you could share it. You know what you could do? Is you could upload this PDF to the Ask Ed app to train it on your own Ask Engine optimization if you want to start promoting Momentum Tech. Because it's a foundation. And then let me give you guys this one here too. Blog topics. Let me share this and make it view only so you guys can have it. Let's copy the link. All these blog topics you have now. So you can share the opportunity. You guys have that now. So now we have the blog, right? So let's look at what I'm building and then we'll wrap it up here and answer any questions. Leave a little bit of time on the end. So I've been working on a website for this topic and I can add a blog to this really good. It's called, and I'm going to share this with you guys when it's done. We'll put it as a shared funnel in the platform. So I've been working on this a little bit. So some of you have seen this, some of you haven't, and I'll make it even look even better. But obviously, here, this is the copy, the Ask Ed app put together. That same thread that just put together our blog topics and everything wrote this copy for me. The game has shifted from rank me to choose me. Be the answer AI reads out loud every time. Momentum Tech turns zero content into daily conversions with Ask Engine optimization. So AI assistants can pick your answer first, not your blue link fifth. You're ghosted by Google, no content, no traction, no conversions. AI search doesn't list 10 options anymore. It picks one answer. If it's not you, you don't exist. With AEO, you structure clear Q&A content and lightweight schema so assistants can choose you first. Spoken, summarized, and surfaced across platforms. Become the default answer in AI search, from searchable to selectable. Who we help? Entrepreneurs, consultants, network marketers, small town business owners, right? I'm going to add some more in here too as well. And this is like, let's change this to you, you got questions? We have the answers. Perfect. And I'll add some more Q&A questions here. Matter of fact, how would I come up with more questions here? Let me ask you, where do you think I would go? I would go to the Ask Ed app because I've already trained it on Ask Engine Optimization. So I can just tell, hey, I'm building a website funnel. I want more questions that really overcome objections about this concept. Give me some FAQ questions that I could put on my website that help me rank on AI search engines. And it'll do it for me. And I could add it and stuff it even more, right? So I think I was working on a video here. Let me see if I can find it here. Still processing the video. So I'm gonna put that video that I made with RIP. I'm gonna put RIP right here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna put a component in here and I'm gonna do a contact form because I want people to contact me right after the video. So I'm gonna put the contact form right here. I'm gonna get rid of this, get started now. And I'm going to change that contact form, make that black. And then I'm going to put the video right below here. So I'm going to go to components. I'm going to add a component and I'm going to embed it. So I'm going to go down to the custom JavaScript because that's what I'm going to put in here. And I just put that in there. When the video's done, I just put the code right here. Looks like the embed code, right? For my video player. That way it puts the video there. And then I'll put a little, I'm going to duplicate this here, clone that, and I'm going to bring this down here below the video. And I'm going to say something, like for them to fill out the form, right? To tell you what, let's not guess on it. Let's go to the Ask Ed app and let's just tell it what we want. I need like one sentence that goes after a video someone has watched about Ask Engine Optimization to get them to fill out the form to start their AEO journey now. This moves a lot faster. It's more creative than me. Can I spend time thinking about what the right messages that go in there? Does my brain cell have the capacity to do that? Yes, it does. And will I edit this? Yes, this gives me ideas here, right? It gives me a starting point. Here are 5 one-sentence call to actions you could drop under the video. Pick the tone that fits your brand. There we go. Ready to be the answer. Let's see here. Boy, it gave me a lot of good ideas. So let's just pick one and then we'll wrap it up. Let's see here. Okay. Which one do I like? Make it easy. Ready to be the answer. Submit the form and launch your 7-day answer blitz now. No black, no back. Start your AEO journey now. Fill out the form to unlock your answer hub backed by a 30-day be the answer guarantee. Stop ranking, start getting chosen. Ready to be the answer in AI search. Submit the form and launch your 7-day answer blitz now. Yeah, let's do that. So, James, what we could do next Breakfast Lab is we'll put together a book on, we'll ask Ed how to actually create a 7-day answer blitz now guide.
I think that's a great idea.
And then we'll give them that guide afterwards on a book, and then we'll put that in the funnel. You like that idea, Bill?
That's awesome. Yes, I think that'll.
Yeah, I think that works. So let's just paste that in there. There we go. And then we'll put we'll put the book cover maybe there. Get the 7-day answer blitz uh, blueprint now. And we'll put a nice book cover there after the video that they could get, and then boom, they put it in, and then this would go right into your CRM. This, because anybody that fills out this forms goes right into my CRM in the platform. So I'm going to save it. So it would go right into your CRM because we have a built-in CRM in the platform under business tools right here, simple CRM. So those contact forms will go directly in here. So you can follow up with them. That's what we do at the AI Breakfast Lab, guys. James?
All right, let's go ahead and switch